Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom here from SBR Picks. Now, joining me now is sports writer Lee Phelps. We're going to take a look at a few Champions League groups still to decide their qualifying teams. First is Group B. The two teams are Liverpool and Basel. These two teams go head-to-head on Tuesday the 9th, with Liverpool having the home advantage. Lee, how do you predict this match will play out?
Well, I think, Liverpool have done this the hard way, haven't they? I mean, they should have won the game in Ludogorets. And, there's a cliche would have it, have you believe that Liverpool's home support and those Anfield nights, etc., would just blow Basel away. But I've got very little confidence in Liverpool at the moment. I mean, where are the goals going to come from? I mean, they managed to score a couple in Ludogorets, and Lambert has started scoring the goals. I haven't got a lot of confidence in Liverpool. But then you look at Basel's away record. They were beaten 5-1. When they went to Real Madrid. They also went to Ludogorets and lost 1-0, which isn't great. I'm gonna side with Liverpool here. It's not a massively confident shout, but I think they have to win this game, and sooner or later they have to start finding some form. Basel's inability to score away from home worries me, so I'm going to go for Liverpool to edge this one and qualify. That's presuming that Ludogorets don't go and beat Real Madrid, by the way.
Yeah, very true. Well, Liverpool's priced 1.67, Basel 2.5. I don't think that 1.67 for me is enough to back Liverpool. I'm not confident enough. What do you think of those odds?
No, it's not great. I mean, probably the way to play this, Natalie, really, is to wait for the match, and then I would back Liverpool to win and both teams to score, or Liverpool to win and over 2.5 goals, because I can't see Liverpool shutting Basel out. I think it'll be. I don't think it'll be an easy win for Liverpool. I think it'll be one of those nights where there's a lot of fingernails bitten, and Liverpool will take it right down to the wire. But I think they will get it done, and you'll get a much better price on the night for Liverpool to win and both teams to score than you will do on the price that you've just quoted. So I think Liverpool will do it. But I'd rather play the match bet rather than the actual to qualify bet right now.
Exactly, that's some good advice there, Lee. Next, we look at Group C, and there's still three teams that could win this group here. Bayer Leverkusen, they're the favourites, priced 1.67, which I think is fantastic value for the favourite of a group so late on. Monaco are priced at 4 and Zenit are priced at 12. Do you see value here backing Bayer Leverkusen, and are they your favourites here to win the group?
No, I mean, when we did our previews of the groups themselves, I went for a bit of an audacious kind of bet that Zenit could qualify through the group. Now, after the results of the night in the Champions League, they were a really big price, and they've been backed in. Almost half the price has gone since then. I think it's a bit much to ask Zenit. The Zenit have got to go to Monaco, who have been playing really well. They're second in the table on 8 points, Bayer Leverkusen on 9, and Zenit on 7, and Benfica on 4. So Zenit have got to go to Monaco and win. They didn't win at home. They drew 0-0 with them. So I don't see them going to Monaco and winning. Bayer Leverkusen have got to go to Benfica. Now, Benfica have been very disappointing in this competition, but as we all know, they love the Europa League. They've been to the final on multiple occasions. The only reason they don't win the thing is because of this dreaded curse that Benfica have got. I think Benfica, they've got their eye on the Europa League. If they win their game and Zenit lose at Monaco, Benfica go to the Europa League over Zenit on the head-to-head differences. Now, I also think what that means is that Monaco beat Zenit narrowly, and they go top. So Monaco win the group, Bayer Leverkusen a second, so you can either play Monaco to win the group, or you can have a straight forecast where you pick the first and second teams. So basically what I think will happen is that Monaco beat Zenit, and Benfica beat Bayer Leverkusen, and that means Monaco leapfrog Bayer Leverkusen into top spot. Interestingly enough, even if Bayer Leverkusen were to lose and Monaco drew their game with Zenit, Monaco would still win the group because of the head-to-heads. They've beaten Bayer Leverkusen 1-0 at home and 1-0 away from home as well. Basically, Monaco. If Bayer Leverkusen lose, Monaco can draw their game and still top the group. So they've got a couple of things on their side. Monaco to win for me, and I'm going to oppose Bayer Leverkusen.
All right, so lots to consider there. Sounds very exciting group. And then this brings me to Group E here, which is, I kind of call it like the nail-biter group here.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, Manchester City originally favoured to qualify with Bayern Munich. Then after poor performances, I think was pretty much the shockers of the sort of the Champions League group stages, they dropped to be the underdogs. Now they're favoured again after their 3-2 victory playing Bayern Munich. Lee, run me through this group.
Oh, there were so many permutations, Nasty. I mean, I'd bore everyone at home, I think, if I ran through them all. But basically, if we believe that CSK Moscow have got to go to Bayern Munich, that if they go there, Bayern Munich I know traditionally don't play particularly well when they've already qualified, but you'd have to take it as read that Bayern Munich will beat CSK Moscow. Let's take that as being a given first of all. That means if that happens, Manchester City need to go to Roma and get a 1-1 draw or better. Anything better than that, 2-2 draw, 3-3, whatever. That means on the head-to-heads between the two teams, they'll finish on 6 points, but Manchester City will have a better head-to-head with Roma, and that's how these things are worked out. Of course, the game that they played was 1-1 in Manchester. So if it's 1-1 the other way around, Manchester City will win, courtesy of having a better goal difference, basically. That's how this is working. So that's what they need. If CSK get a result at Bayern Munich, then it throws everything into chaos. So the interesting thing here, though, is that Roma draw 0-0, then they go through, because they've got an away goal against Manchester City. So and Roma have got the best defence in Europe at the moment. So, this is fascinating. It really is. They did concede 7 goals to Bayern Munich at home, of course, in the Champions League. But domestically, Roma have been brilliant. It's a really tricky one to go for here, isn't it? I mean, look, City seem to pull it out of the bag when they have to. But it's a lot. I don't see why they should be favourites here. I think Roma are the ones at home. So I think I'm going to have to go with Roma to qualify with Bayern Munich. Yeah. I mean, at the start of when we did all the previews, I thought Man City would do really well in the Champions League this year. But even against Bayern Munich, and it was stupid mistakes from Bayern Munich that gave the game away. Usually they wouldn't have done that. So I think Roma obviously will be flying. Anyone who's been to watch football in Rome will know the atmosphere is just unbelievable. So it's a lot to ask for Manchester City. I think I'll go with Roma to qualify through.
All right, well, Man City to qualify is priced at 2, Roma's 2.2, and CSK Moscow along 21 there. So Lee Feltz, he's going for a Roma to qualify 2.2 there. Lee Feltz, thanks for joining us today. The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns. Big money free betting contests year-round. A real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.